Riley Gaines, the swimmer from the University of Kentucky who was deprived of a championship because of Leah Thomas, formerly Will Thomas, the man who swam for 3 years at the University of Pennsylvania as a man and then, quote unquote, transitioned to a woman and just obliterated the women's competition and won all kinds of NCAA titles. Riley Gaines has been speaking out against men in women's sports because she was personally hurt by it and because all women and all men should speak out against this. When she was at the San Francisco State University talking about this, she was forced to hide in a classroom for 3 hours because radical transgender activists not only barged in on her event, but physically assaulted her. Physically assaulted her. She posted a video, and I want you to take a look at it. This is element number 4, Matt. Okay, so what you're seeing right now, I'm gonna narrate this because it's not perfectly clear. She has her phone out while she's being escorted away from the podium, escorted away from the violence. This is security and police trying to get her to safety. And look at what these transgender activists have done to her. Because they want men who claim to identify as women to be treated as real women, to be allowed in women's sports. A man dressed in a dress hit her, physically assaulted her. This is the transgender ideology. The transgender ideology is the outgrowth of queer theory. Queer theory teaches transgenderism for a reason. Can you imagine if this was your daughter or your wife or your sister? You saw those activists. Those activists were enraged. They were essentially frothing at the mouth. And why is that? Why is it that they care so much about a biological man playing on a women's sports team? Why are they so enraged about this? They're enraged about this because they're fearful. They're fearful because they have been told that they are on the verge of being mass murdered. They've been told that the right is about to commit a genocide against them. And they're so fearful for their lives that they think even a girl who swam in college, who said, you know what, it's not really fair to swim against a biological male, and this should be obvious to everyone, and so I'm going to speak out about it. They think that she is an actual threat to their lives. Now, why do they think this? This is not rational. This is not logical. This is not accurate. This is not reality. Why do they think that? They think that because they have been told by queer theorists and those who propagate queer theory that anybody who is LGBTQIA+, so gay, lesbian, bisexual, transgender, queer, intersex, asexual, and all the rest of them, they have been told that they are so marginalized, that they have no rights, they have no equality, that they are at risk of being murdered at any time, and that they're going to be subject to a genocide. And the reason that they're told this is not because it's true. Gay people, lesbian people have equal rights in our country. There's no law against homosexuality. There's no law against cohabitating with whoever you choose, whatever adult consenting partner you choose. Gay marriage is now federally recognized, so you can actually even, quote unquote, get married to someone of the same sex. There's no institutional discrimination against gay people in our country anymore. They have equality. Our culture is very tolerant. There's tolerance, there's inclusion, all of that. But what the left has done is they have indoctrinated these young people and told them that they're on the verge of genocide and that the only thing that they can do to defend their lives is to overthrow those who want to hurt them. And they've been told that those who want to hurt them are straight, white, quote unquote, cisgender Christians.